Not great. It's not 100%. I'm not medically cleared, but damn it, my mouth works. We're not on Netflix yet, so I apologize. April knows what I'm talking about. Not only are people asking me what I'm gonna do at WrestleMania, they got suggestions. They say, are you gonna host WrestleMania? I don't know. 10 years ago, if you asked me that, I would have thought hosting WrestleMania was beneath me, but man, I just want to be in front of all you people. I wish WrestleMania was here in Chicago.
Hey, this stops are really quick. Okay, number one, yes, I agree with you, Punk. WrestleMania Chicago, bring it back. It's been a long. Again, I gave you guys the full history of WrestleMania and the city of Chicago. Unfortunately, ain't gonna happen anytime soon. I will tell you why. Stadium. Okay, gee, well, they put in Wrigley Field. The Chicago Cubs, they're about to have their home opening game April 1st, the Monday after Easter, 2024, right? So when you come back to this audio or video later on, you kind of know why. April 1st, the weather, right? The weather. We're looking at, 57 degrees, 70% chance of rain. The weather in Chicago around April, it's a hit and miss. You're going to get your 60s. You get a rare 70, like we had a rare 70 in February of all months. A lot of the stadiums in the Chicagoland area are open air, right? Guaranteed rate. Chicago White Sox, open air baseball. Wrigley Field, open air baseball. Soldier Field, the Chicago Bears, open air football. Lakefront, even colder by the lakefront. So the only way they're going to get WrestleMania, which they've been talking about when it came to stadiums, the Chicago Bears, okay, they're coming up with some kind of solution to have a dome at Soldier Field that enclose it. Obviously, if you live in the Chicago area, you've been knowing the news that the Bears were planning on possibly building a new stadium. Arlington Heights, again, suburbs outside of Chicago. They were planning on building them. Maybe used to be a former race course and they tore it down. Okay, maybe they're going to build a new stadium. Again, future WrestleMania, future Super Bowl, future Olympics. Again, all these possibilities, all these money that can generate in the city, hospitality, businesses, local businesses, Chicago just passing right by. They can't host. They host NASCAR. For some people, they're not NASCAR fans. I am. But they have the races in downtown Chicago. They made their own street course. Okay. Push your WrestleMania. Bid it. Again, Minneapolis is getting it because they have the new stadium, the Minnesota Vikings, an open retractable stadium. So if they can add an add-on to the Soldier Field, there's a chance WrestleMania could come to Chicago. But again, if Chicago and the Chicago Bears decided to go on their ways and the Bears decided to build a new stadium, there's a potential. So I agree with you, Punk. Chicago, WrestleMania, I will love that to happen again. But got that piece out of the way. He was talking about filthy language. Netflix. So if you watch Monday Night Raw this past Monday, there was a lot of cuss words getting cut out. There was a lot of, holy, because they were cutting out holy shit. And I don't know, man. Again, it just kind of ruins the moment for me as a fan. I'm like, come on, man. You stop cutting out the holy shit so I can hear what Punk says. Like, it's irritating me. But again, maybe it's a WWE situation. I get it's a family show, but then you have kids in the front row. They're not bleeping, holy shit, 15,000 people inside of the arena. They're going to shoot up blowhorns to replace shit in the arena. They're not going to do that. There's kids. And if you watch Raw, there are kids in the front row with the parents. The Rock dropped the F-bomb on television. They may, cut it off on television, but in the arena, uncensored. So what's the difference make? Kids watching it at home getting cut and not watching it, and then there's kids in the arena across the world that shows up to live events with the parents. Well, what's the difference? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too much about this, but anyway, let's continue on because this is a long ass segment. So here we go, courtesy of WWE.com. Here we go.
Hint, hint. People ask me, man, you're great in the ring. You're great on the mic. You're great even at commentary. Why don't you try to be a referee? And I wonder, is there a title match at WrestleMania that maybe needs the most impartial referee? I don't know. Not only people ask me a lot of questions, a lot of people talk about me. A lot of people talk about me. It seems there's a lot of people that even if they hate me, most of them love me, they certainly need me and they need to talk about me. Pat McAfee.
Whoa.
Pat McAfee.
Whoa.
Got yourself a little program, I understand. I apologize. I'm not a daily listener. I listen to the experience in the drive-thru, but you had a guest on your show.
Understandable.
Let's stop there, man. That gave me a huge pop right there when he said that. And obviously, half the crowd is not familiarized with what he just said. Okay, so I'll be honest with you. I've always been honest with you guys sometimes. He said he was not up to date with Pat McAfee's show. He's been keeping up with the experience and the drive-thru. You're like, oh, what the hell are you talking about, G? What is this? A fine manager named Jim Cornette, one of my favorites. And yeah, he has a podcast called The Jim Cornette Experience and The Jim Cornette Drive-Thru twice a week. And I got to say, I'm a listener, I'm a follower, and I say what you want. He is very knowledgeable. You know what he's doing. Been in the business for what? 40, 50 plus years. I'm probably giving more than that, but he is a legend in my eyes. That he's a very smart guy. He is a historian. And what else you can say? Go check it out. A free sponsor through the show. They're not paying me for this because I am a listener and I am a Jim Cornette guy. There you go. I just said it. And if I'm a Paul Heyman guy, is yet to be disputed yet. But you know what? Let's continue on here. I thought that gave me a little pop and it sounded like Chicago. That's it. Maybe like two people. And there was the guy who was wearing a Jim Cornette t-shirt. But nothing bad to say. I thought it was really funny. Got me hopped on my seat, almost at a backflip. I shut up because I talk too much. Let's continue on this long ass promo courtesy of WWE.com.
By the name of Roman Reigns. And I sit back and I wonder, why does a guy like Roman Reigns need to bring little old one-armed CM Punk up? He's earned that right, and I respect him for it. But I have a feeling that me coming back and climbing back up the mountain and on Roman's way back down the mountain, we're gonna see each other pretty soon. Whoa. Another guy that likes to talk about me is Seth Rollins. Me and Seth, we go way back. We don't see eye to eye, mostly because he wears high heels now, and he's somehow magically taller than me. That's a story for